Hi guys, today I will show you how to run the Apache Kafka cluster. Okay, so for that actually today let me first going through all the part that what we need to do. Okay, so from this link Apache Kafka downloads, which I have just opened here. So from this link you need to run you need to download the Apache Kafka. Okay, so what I am doing here, so I have actually already downloaded the Apache Kafka. So first here I have already downloaded this, so you can check that. So now I am opening it into a terminal. Okay, so now I have opened it into a terminal, and what are the command I need to run. So for the Apache Kafka, to run the Kafka, as you are aware, I assume that you are aware that how Apache Kafka works. For that you need to learn a separate, there are many tutorial in the YouTube. You need to run that how Zookeeper works. So first we need to run the Zookeeper. So this is actually the cd bin, this command you need to run. Okay, so you need to go to the download folder. So here I have opened it and I am running it. Okay, so actually I have run it before, so it might give error, but that is not a problem. There's too many arguments. What is that? Okay, so actually why this error is coming. So I have given here this command. Okay, just check this command, sudo lsof-p this. Okay, if you run this command you can see that my Zookeeper is already running. Okay, so for our understanding, what I am doing, I am just removing this Zookeeper. Okay, sudo kill -9 1053. I'm killing the process. Okay, now if you run the above command, now it is not there. Fantastic. Now I am running this one. I'm running the Zookeeper. Okay, so paste it. Now still it is giving, okay, here still it is giving too many arguments. I'm not sure why. Let me check. I'm pausing the video. Okay, once it is done I will be back. Okay, so look, I have just actually there was maybe some problem, so I am just doing nothing. I just close the command prompt, and after closing it I have just run the same command. Okay, this is the command I need to run. So so this is the reason. Actually I was giving the wrong command here. You can see I was giving the cd, so which is not required actually. So now if you can check here within the Kafka folder, if you put this command, then only your part is running. Okay, your Zookeeper is now running. So now what we need to do, okay, now we need to run the Kafka instance. Okay, so to run the Kafka server, this is the Zookeeper. Now I am creating another tab here. Actually to run the Kafka I need to run this. Okay, so what is that, I am telling you later. So here you can check within Kafka there is config. Now when you download you will see only one server properties are there. Okay, so first let me try with this one. Which one's where is one server property? Okay, so paste here. I'm doing with, look here, server properties. There is one server properties, then server properties 1, server properties 2. Okay, so I'm doing with running the server properties for Kafka. Okay, so I'm removing this one. This is the command. I will give all this command in my comment section of the video, so you can copy it from there and you can test it. Okay. Now it is, look, it is running. Okay, so these are the things you will able to see in your log. Now my Kafka server is running. Okay, now we need to create a topic. Okay, so suppose here I will create a topic with test name. Okay, so I am going to another instance. So here I will create a topic. First suppose I am creating a topic test. Okay, I'm creating a topic test. So you can see that bootstrap server localhost, the topic will run in the localhost 9092 replication factor 3 partitions 1 topic test. Now enter. The variable replication factor 3 is, sorry, here actually I have given replication factor 3. That actually I have done my another project. Replication factor 3 I will not give, because in my server.properties file in my server.properties file I will not able to do with the replication factor 3. Here I should give replication factor 1 and partitions 1. So later I will show you that with how you can give the with replication factor 3. Okay, because this is the first time we are trying, so that's why it is very basic Kafka cluster setup. So just now let me run this. So hopefully now created topic test topic name is test and it is created. Okay, this kind of message you will get, and topic is created. Now you would love to send some message and you will love to receive some message. Okay, so suppose for Kafka producer you need to run this command. Okay, to run the Kafka producer, this is the topic name is test. Okay, so bin Kafka producer z Kafka 9992 topic is test. So I am producing the topic. Okay, and let me run open another tab. Here this is the command, copy, and this part actually will consume the message. So this is the producer which will produce the message. So here actually you can see that it will work like a magic. Okay, so it will produce. So now there is no message. I have entered here. Okay, so now you can check here. Let me write, I am working on APSC Apache Kafka cluster setup. Enter. Look, I'm going to this tab. It is there. The message is flowing fine here. Look, the message is flowing fine here. So this is the basic, very basic Apache Kafka cluster setup. Hope you like it. Okay, now here actually I have given the replication factor 1, partitions 1. So this is means very common, means very basic part. Okay, now let me do with replication factor. Maybe I will increase the properties file which I have showed you, that here I have server properties 1. Now I will create it, suppose another 2 server properties. Okay, now let me walk through that. Let's run it here. Now guys, copy this 2 for part. Okay, server properties 1, server properties 2. From server properties just copy it and rename it as server properties 1, server properties 2. Now here we will do a basic change. Okay, suppose in the server properties 1 you will get this type of change. Okay, here actually we are creating the first, what we have done, that is single node creation. Now actually we are doing the we will create 2 nodes. We will do on 2 nodes. Okay, so for Kafka cluster actually, so there is we will done in single node broker, just so means it is just a cluster of size 1, so there is nothing much changes. Okay, now we are doing with the 2 nodes. Okay, so 2 nodes actually, here I have just created one, that broker ID is 1, listeners this, and directory logs is this. Okay, server properties 2 is broker ID 2, listeners, and actually directory logs is this. Broker ID property, this broker ID property is the unique and permanent name of each node in the cluster. Just remember it, because this is unique and permanent. Okay, for the each node. So here is server properties 1, name is 1, here is server properties 2, name is 2. Suppose there is another one according to your project, so it will be 3, like that way. Okay, and this is unique. Okay, so we have to override the port and the log directory only because we are running all in the same machine, and we want to keep all the brokers and trying to register the same port on the overwrite each other's data. Okay, so we already have Zookeeper and our single node started, so we just need to start the other 2 nodes. Okay, so for this actually I have made some changes in the server properties 1. If you check here, actually look, I have written broker ID is 1, listener plain text 9093, right? Listener plain text, you can just check with here. Look, here I have given broker ID 1, here I have given listener plain text 9093, and these are already there. Num network threads, don't need to change anything here. Okay, need socket this. Now the third one, log directories here. Okay, this all I have given. So here I will just want to show you that how to run in a 2 different mode, how to run this application into 2 different mode, nothing like that. So Zookeeper is already running for our systems, So now we will run another node. Okay, so for that just create a new tab. Okay, here bin Kafka start sh server property. Now here I am running server properties 1, and look, it is running. Okay, so let's create another instance. Here I will run bin Kafka server properties 2. Okay, so run it. It is also running. Not now. Again create a topic. Copy and okay, here I have given the replication factor 3, localhost 9092. My topic is my replicated topic. Enter. Okay, created, topic is created. Now we need to so topic is my replicated topic. Now here I just want to describe you something. So suppose now run this command to describe them. So what was the difference? The first we have created the topic test. Now we have created the topic my replicated topic. Here you can check, and now let me also run topic test. Okay, so look the difference. So here is the explanation of the output. So the first line gives the summary of all the partitions. Each additional line gives information about one partition. Okay, so for the first line, the first line gives the summary of all the partitions. Summary. Look here, you can check. Here the replication factor is 3. Okay, and check here. Here the replication factor is 1. Though here partition count is here 1. Okay, but replication factor is 3. So in the second line here, look, partition leader is 2, replicas 210, ISR 210. Okay, so here I will explain what is leader, replicas and ISR. Okay, the leader is the node. So here leader, in first case the leader is 2 and here the leader is 0. The leader is the node responsible for all reads and writes for a given partitions. Okay, for given partitions, leader is the node for all the reads and writes partition. Each node will be the leader for a randomly selected portion for the partitions. Each node will be a leader. Okay, replicas, then it is coming as replicas 210. Yeah, replicas is 0. Replicas is the list of nodes that replicate the logs for this partition. Okay, it will only replicas the logs. Okay, and ISR is set to sync replicas. This is the subset of replicas list that is currently alive and caught up to the ladder. So all this need a bit more explanations, but for now, for the setup purpose, so just remember this 2-3 top point, that leader is the node responsible for all reads and writes for given partitions. Replicas is the list of nodes that replicate the log for the partitions, and ISR is set of async replicas. Okay, So this is the part. I'll give you the details links from where you can learn more, or from where I have also explaining this. Okay, now let's run again. So topic has been created. Now let's run the producer. Okay, so topic has been created. Now let's run the producer. So this is the producer. So here I have created the producer, and now open another tab where I will write the consumer. Okay, so this is the consumer, my replicated topic. Now here let me run the sentence. Now I'm working on some advanced topic. Look, here it is coming. Okay, so hope you guys enjoys it, and you will able to run this in your machine. Okay, though I have done this for the Ubuntu. Okay, for to run it into the Windows machine, you need to run a separate flow. So as I do not have Windows machine, so I am not able to do that. So what I am doing here, I am giving, so in the comment sections I am giving some link. Okay, so just follow those links so that you can also able to set it up into your Windows machine. So thank you guys.